Hey guys, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea, and I hope you all had a fantastic week. Right, this is what we had for tea this week, but just before I start guys, we were away for a couple of days on the wonderful Isle of Arran, which is on the west coast of Scotland. It's just a wee island off the west coast, and we were there for a couple of days, so I've added some video in this video, just of me out and about on the island, so stick around if you want to see that. So I started off on Monday guys, and I made a steak and Stilton pie with some buttered new potatoes with mint and some garden peas and the all important gravy. Now this was fab guys, so tasty. I'll be having this again very soon. Moving on to Tuesday guys, and I made a chili con carne, but I added some herbs to my rice this time, and we had that with garlic bread, and I put some grated cheddar cheese on the top, and it was absolutely fab. It's not something I do that often, but you know, it goes so well. When it melts in, it just goes all ooey gooey, and it's fab. Moving on to Wednesday guys, I made a cheesy vegetable and pasta bake. Now this is basically just broccoli, cauliflower, macaroni and a very cheesy creamy white sauce with some plum tomatoes and some basil. Thursday guys, we were away on the Isle of Arran, and we absolutely love it here. It's so magical, so peaceful, so tranquil, and I just can't get enough of the place. So I had some steak and kidney pie, some chips and some veg, and then much later I had a cheese board and 1 or 2 or 3 pints of Guinness. I absolutely love Guinness. Yeah, so that was fab. And this is me after said pints of Guinness, having some fun with Snapchat. And the Friday guys, we had just had tea in the same place, and this, you know, I went for a burger this time. You know, it's just a bar meal type place. It's not fancy at all, just a good old pub grub. When we got back, you know, I had a vegetable pie and some new potatoes and some carrots. You know, back down to earth with a bang again. This is some footage guys. When we were away, I took some pictures and some videos, and I just thought I'd pop it up and just let you see you guys, show you guys a bit more of the island. So this is a wee lunch I had one of the days, and one of the seagulls was taking a shine to my lunch, I think. This is Brodick Bay guys, and it's absolutely beautiful, and Goat Fell, one of the highest mountains on the island. And this is a wee chocolate shop on the island, and a fabulous array of chocolates they've got to offer. You know, it's just paradise. If you're a chocolate lover, this is heaven. Oh dear. And they're absolutely, you know, there's actually sheep on the beach. Can you see that? And this is me on my bike. It's super windy, so I've cut off the sound here because, you know, it is super duper windy. And this is Lochranza Castle. Now this castle has got quite a bit of interesting history if you want to look it up in Wikipedia. You know, it's so interesting. That's actually a 13th century castle. There's not much of it remains now. It's basically a shell. But I find these old buildings absolutely fascinating. Most of it was built in the 16th century, but it does date back to the 13th century. And this was the original prison where they held people, you know, ready for trial. And I actually ventured in here, as you'll see in a wee minute. It was so dark, and I put the camera, you know, the torch on my phone, just so that I could see, because you couldn't see a thing in there, and it was oh so eerie. And actually, the hair stood up in the back of my neck when I went in there. But you know, I'm fascinated with these types of old buildings. Like I say, guys, it is well worth looking at. If you like these old buildings, just look up Wikipedia and look up Lochranza Castle in Arran. This is me getting into the prison. Like I say guys, you know, it still gives me the shudders now when I think about it. I went in here on my own. How brave am I, eh? Oh, it was pitch black. You know, you can't really get a sense of how dark it was because I did have my torch on, but even then it was super dark. So let's get out of here, back into the light. Yeah, so this, you know, like I say guys, I do find these sorts of old buildings fascinating. I could spend a couple of hours in here easy. There were lots of wee plaques and things telling you, you know, more about the history of the place and what the various rooms were meant for and what their purpose was at the time. So yeah, if you want to look into it, you know, do look up Wikipedia. So this is a morning in Brodick, where I was. This is us heading down to, I mean, look at that view, guys. This is the breakfast room, and this is us going into breakfast. And this is your typical bed and breakfast in Scotland, and this is the menu. I went for the full Scottish breakfast, of course. So you got your bacon, your sausage, mushrooms, black pudding, tomato, just the usual. And this is us heading home, guys. Boo-hoo. And this is me on the ferry and the way back. Excuse the no makeup, guys, and the hair. I look an absolute disaster here. But it was windy and it was morning, so hey, what can you do? So thank you very much again, guys, for popping over and seeing what's going on. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, so thank you for hanging on to the end of the video. And I've already filmed my lamb and potato curry, guys, for those of you who've requested it. So I'll be popping that up tomorrow. I just haven't edited it yet, but I will do tonight, and I'll get that up in the morning for you guys. So take care of yourselves, and until next time, see you then. Bye for now. Bye now.